The whole place just lit up like a wave, you know. We got a text and it was like, y'all better be here, everybody on the floor at 8. So I meandered my way over here and I was like, oh, I see why.
Rural young Georgians are looking for people who relate to them and seem like people who are from their communities.
This is the first time in their political lives that they've had something to be excited for and hopeful about, rather than just voting against.
There's definitely a passing of the torch theme to the Democratic convention overall. It's clear that Kamala Harris is able to connect with younger voters in a way that Joe Biden just wasn't able to do.
This November, we will come together. We are moving forward.
We are here early this morning at the DNC at this convention where we are nominating Kamala Harris. This is our third district congressional chair.
A guy who wishes I could be a young Democrat again.
Parker Short is the 22-year-old president of the Young Democrats of Georgia. He's a delegate here at the convention, and he was seen and went viral for jamming out to Kendrick Lamar.
We are at the best family reunion I've ever seen.
That's it.
And I'm having a good time, and all my people are coming up, giving me hugs, saying hello.
And all roads lead to Georgia, okay?
41 million eligible members of Gen Z who can vote in November, and a lot of these are first-time voters. Gen Z has the ability to really shift an election if they all turned out. There is an aura around that and a total vibe shift.
We are the United States of America. We always dream about the future. And we are the latest generation of Americans who get to decide what kind of country we want to be.
We have to work for it. And I think that's something he understands. And as a preacher from my home state, someone who's worked hard his entire life to get where he is, I think he represents us so well.
The young voters I've spoken to, they're really craving values over virality. That's often overlooked as a top issue for young people when you think more about the social issues that young people march in the streets for.
Oh, we got a union man on stage. General strike May 1st, 2028. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Young people feel that they are being heard and that they're being welcomed into a part of this campaign.
Young people struggling to pay their rent. They're all asking us to keep going.
Edward, don't you love Hillary Clinton?
Fire, get loud, another round of shots. DNC, turn out for what?
The older people are, the more they vote. So Gen Z's voting power and their influence on elections and politics is growing because Gen Z is starting to vote in larger numbers as they get older.
Please welcome former First Lady Michelle Obama.
Please welcome America's 44th president and the love of my life, Barack Obama.
I've looked up to that man since elementary school. I mean, his journey through politics, through life, and when he talks about his mom and being biracial.
The woman who helped raise me as a child was a little old white lady born in a tiny town called Peru, Kansas. Now, I know there aren't that many people from Peru.
It resonates with me because in my eyes, that is me.
When you think about this electorate and who they actually are, this is the most diverse generation in American history. And we're seeing that in key states, whether it be the Sun Belt states, whether it be in Georgia, that there are young voters of color who are shifting the electorate.
The people who will decide this election are asking a very simple question. Who will fight for me? Who's thinking about my future, about my children's future, about our future together?
Talking about the future and like the things that we hope to see from each other and in this country. That's what really stuck with me.
It's crazy to think that we're talking about the possibility of high youth voter turnout because just a couple months ago, it looked a little bit bleak.
Seeing that has made me hopeful for where I can go myself and what I can do, and seeing it here on the floor of the Democratic National Convention it's just something unlike anything other.
The torch has been passed. Now it is up to all of us to fight for the America we believe in. And make no mistake, it will be a fight.
On behalf of everyone whose story could only be written in the greatest nation on earth, I accept your nomination to be President of the United States of America.
We have a candidate that looks like this. We have a candidate that shows people who have never seen a woman in the Oval Office, that shows a woman it's possible, that shows people of color it's possible. She is demonstrating what this country is about. She is showing hope for the future. She is what the next generation believes in.
Because the future is always worth fighting for.
She believes in a cleaner climate. She believes in justice. And I know that as our leader, she will lead us to a better future. And I cannot wait to leave my children with a healthier, happier, more joyful planet because of this campaign and this convention and the work of these thousands of amazing Democrats that I'm proud to call my family.